for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Chicago Bulls. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Garnett out there with Johnson. Then it's Cassell, and it's Sprewell in at the small forward. Garnett wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Harper the pass to Rodman. Here's Jordan. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Minnesota with the ball. Here's Sprewell. Garnett the screen. Fires it up. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Off with the layup. Here's Hassel. Garnett the pass to Cassell. Garnett with the screen on Harper. Kicks it out to Garnett. Over Rodman. Garnett can't get it to go.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Cassell. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Cassell. And it's Garnett at the elbow. Not going to go that time. Rodman with the defensive effort. Garnett's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Pippen outside. That gives them the lead.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Harper against Cassell. Garnett left side. Balls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Garnett's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Pippen. Back to Jordan. 5 to shoot. Johnson with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, that miss was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
Here's Jordan. Here's Rodman. Garnett with the block. Harper against Cassell. Pass to Hassel. Tries it from 19. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now, here's Pippen. He's guarded closely. Here's Longley. Plays it up off the glass.
Making the effort to create for his team. Pippen uses the pick and roll flawlessly.
Timberwolves trail. Here's Hassel. Still scoreless. Pass to Cassell. It's rebounded by Harper.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
To the paint. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's good.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside, Jordan. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Here's Cassell. Garnett left side. Unable to get that one. Bulls leading by 4. Harper the pass to Pippen. To the middle. Garnett with the block. Here's Hassel. Nothing on the board. Pass to Garnett. Here's Sprewell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garnett with a screen on Harper. It's Garnett on the wing. With 1 on the clock. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Outside Jordan. Pass to Pippen. To the inside. From 8. Jordan can't get it to go. Jordan's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Sprewell, guarded by Pippen. Here's Cassell. Garnett, the screen. It's Garnett on the wing. That evens the score. Garnett's got 8 points.
The height of Garnett's release makes it so hard to cover and opens up options for him offensively.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Pippen. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Michael Jordan. And Kerr subbed in for Harper.
One shot.
Pippen no good on the free throw. What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Brown is checked in for Chicago. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Minnesota. Hudson comes in for Cassell.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
First trip to the line for him here. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the Bulls making a change here. Bushel is checked in. That one misses.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Driving to the basket. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. 1:07 left to play here in the first. Pass to Madsen. And here is Serbiak. Here he goes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Here's Bushel. Back to Kukoc. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Hudson. Minnesota with the ball. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And so the ball out of bounds. Rodman touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now here's Garnett. 9 points in the game so far. And Garnett with the slam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Kukoc can't get it to go. Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Minnesota. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Garnett out there with Madsen. Then there's Hudson. And it's Hoiberg in at the shooting guard.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc, a valuable offensive weapon for this team.
Right wing. Here's Hudson. He has yet to score. And the basket by Serbiak.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Kerr. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Burrell, he's checked in for Bushman.
To the lineup for your Bulls. Number 24, Scott Burrell.
Six on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Pass to Hoiberg. Here's Madsen. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Burrell. Rebound by Serbiak. Here's Hoiberg. Guarded by Kukoc. Garnett against Rodman. And here is Serbiak. Tony Kukoc comes up with the rebound. Kerr outside. Pass to Wennington. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball call.
Garnett with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Down low. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
Bulls trail by 5. So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. Look at Kevin Garnett. What a contribution.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
Substitution on the court.
Kukoc for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hudson. Still yet to score. Garnett outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting 1.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Kukoc. Kerr outside. Here's LaRue. Here's Wennington. Covered by Johnson. Fast break, Minnesota. KG, that's good. Garnett's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Wennington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Chicago, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And the first one drops. And the Timberwolves making a change here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 10-1 run right now. Here's Cassell. Here's Garnett. That shot misses. Kukoc with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Jordan. Here's Wennington. Covered by Johnson. Now here's Jordan. Takes it from 10. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
Cassell against Kerr. Pass to Garnett. The 19-foot shot, that's down the hatch. Knocks 1 more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Kerr with it. Still scoreless. Back to Kukoc. And he makes good on the layup.
Agile move there by Kukoc against the contact, navigating the defense to find that finish.
Kerr against Cassell. Kicks it out to Garnett. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got 3 assists in the game.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Pass to Sprewell. Shoots over Pippen. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jordan passes to Longley. The Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago.
Both free throws good from Longley. So it's the Timberwolves now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Sprewell. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And how about Sprewell there, dropping ones from deep. Really like how he started to get a feel for that 3-pointer.
Outside, Rodman. Pass to Jordan. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Hassel. Scoreless thus far. Here's Cassell. All alone. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Jordan outside. Rebound by Serbiak. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's Cassell. Here's Sprewell. Johnson down low, covered by Longman. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Jordan outside. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. A shot by Rodman, no good. 1:07 left now here in the second. Here's Hassel. Pass to Cassell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Cassell's got his second bucket of the game to go. Cassell against Harper. Lobs it up for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortless.
Here's Hassel. 36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Cassell against Harper. Cassell, no good. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. Serbiak passes to Cassell. Johnson with a screen on Longman. Here's Cassell. It's deflected. And that does it for the first half of play. Timberwolves lead by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
35.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic from Kevin Garnett.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, look, even when you put a body on him, he finds ways to extend possession.
Now here's Jordan. They've got Harper. Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then there's Longman. And it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Cassell against Harper. Cassell, the pass to Hassel. Here's Garnett. Drilled from 11 feet out. Garnett's got the first bucket of the third here for the Timberwolves. Bulls trail by 8. Now Pippen. Inside. Here's Longley. And there's the big-time jam. as he slams it right over Garnett.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
Longley's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Cassell. Garnett with a screen on Harper. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Minnesota, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Team foul. Cassell taking 2 shots.
And so Cassell nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Harper kicks to Jordan. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lob pass to Garnett. Stolen by Rodman. Cassell against Harper. Outside, Jordan. Rodman sets the screen for Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Back to Harper. To the paint. The jump hook will not go. This is off the front iron. Minnesota leading by 8. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Hassel, the pass to Garnett. Shoots over Longley. KG, that's good. Garnett's got 26.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Here come your Lavables.
And here's Longley. 6 points for him. Harper dishes to Rodman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And he can't get the first one. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Cassell against Harper. Here's Cassell. He has 6. The shot misses. It's Pippen on the win. Over Hassel. And again, no good by Chicago. Timberwolves leading by 10. Pass to Cassell. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Cassell. Johnson with it, covered by Longley. Clock at 6. Garnett the pass to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Right side, Pippen. Pass to Longley. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cassell, the pass to Hassel. Garnett against Rodman. Here's Hassel. Hasn't made one yet. Cassell, no good. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Here's Garnett. Luke Longley grabs the miss. They get a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. Here's Rodman. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Hassel. Garnett, the screen. Here's Serbiak. On the high post, he drills it. Serbiak's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
So for the Bulls, Kukoc, he's checked in for Jordan. And Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Outside, Kukoc. Pass to Pippen. Inside, here's Longley. And finished off by Longley.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Here's Johnson. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Johnson.
Johnson's got 4 this quarter. Bulls trail by 12. Kerr with it. He has yet to score. Here's Pippen. Got a hand on it. Pass to Kukoc. And it's Pippen in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Over Hassel. And that one's good by Pippen. Pippen's got 6.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
And here is Serbiak. Garnett with the screen on Kukoc.
Chicago foul.
Some changes for Chicago. Huntington comes in for Luke Longley. And it's Simpkins in for Dennis Rodman. Timberwolves also changing it up. Miller's checked in for Johnson. And it's Madsen in for Kevin Garnett. Here's Cassell. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
There's a good screen. Kukoc pass to Wennington. Misses from short range. Minnesota leading by 12. Over to the left wing. Here's Cassell. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Bulls now. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Steady shot there by Curry. It's so on target. Even the foul can't send it off course.
Team foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
Serbia, the shot's good. Cassell making the play. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Yeah, how about the range there from Serbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
To the wing right side. Cassell against Kerr. Outside, Kukoc. Takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Kukoc has got 7 points in the game.
And they got Kukoc riled up with that last shot. He wanted to silence them with a 3 of his own.
And here is Serbiak. 10 points for him. Pass to Trent. Chicago grabs the miss. Kukoc has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Kukoc. 8 points for him.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Here's Madsen. A 3-ball. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Minnesota headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Madsen. He's out there with Garnett. And it's Hudson in at the point guard. Kerr outside. Brown kicks to Kerr. Pass to Simpkins. Now Kukoc, guarded by Serbiak. Fires from way outside. Kukoc can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 7. Ring shot on the way. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Bulls ball.
Bushler's checked in for Chicago.
For your Bulls, number 30, Jud Bushler.
Now here's Brown. Outside, Kukoc. Pass to Kerr. Bulls moving the ball around. Rebounded by Hudson. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Lob pass to Garnett. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Assisted
Oh,
by
phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Brown the pass to Kukoc. Now here's Kerr. Here's Bushler, guarded by Serbiak. Here's Kerr. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
And good-looking mid-range J from Kerr. Terrific at taking advantage of that area of the floor.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Here's Garnett. Second-chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Pass to Bushler. And here is Brown. He's covered by Hudson. Knocked loose. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Hudson against Brown. Here's Hoiberg. Here's Hudson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Pass to Kukoc. Now here's Kerr. Defense right on him. Here's Wennington. Over Garnett. Rebound that time collected by Madsen. Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Hudson. Garnett with the screen on Brown. With some arc, and the layup is good.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Kerr the pass to Bushler. Now here's Brown. Rebound Minnesota. Garnett's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here's Hudson. And here is Serbia. Pass to Garnett. Shot clock at 5. Misses the baby hook.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Tries to keep it alive.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Outside Pippen. Down low and taken away by Johnson. Here's Hassel. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Rodman. Harper against Cassell. 4 on the shot clock. To end the drought. And the Bulls with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 15. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the Junkies.
The Bulls call timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Garnett.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Pippen kicks to Harper. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Outside Pippen.
Remaining in the game.
Pass to Longley.
Minutes.
Jordan with it. Over Hassel. He drains the turnaround jump shot.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Elbow shot is on the way. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. Minnesota leading by 14. Pass to Serbiak. Lewis on the way. Here's Serbiak. Fires the 3. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Klein. Pippen down low. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. So it's Minnesota now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Kukoc against Lewis. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Shot from the top of the key. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Burrell passes to Pippen. Pippen is doubled. Kukoc from outside. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Kukoc has got it back down to within single digits for Chicago. Kerr against Hudson. And so the Timberwolves take the win, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that...
Let me see.